a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Prince out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Clark, so many games left on the schedule. We are only scratching the surface of this season.
Yeah, you know, these first handful of games have been a lot of fun, though. But you're exactly right. I mean, there's a ton of season left to go, and the standings are going to be pretty fluid until we get further along in the season.
Now here's Giannis. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Basket good. Kuzma's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Outside Butler. Outside Payton. 6 to shoot. Curry against Anthony. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Anthony on the wing. Kuzma with the screen for Anthony. That 3 off the mark. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Clippers. Curry finds Butler. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Kuzma outside. From down in the low post, it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Curry. Another miss by Curry. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out left to the wing. Inside. Kicks it out to Prince. Outside Anthony. Antetokounmpo looking it over. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Payton outside. To the paint. Here's Butler. Over Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Second shot opportunity. And Turner with the lay-in.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Outside, Payton. And Green now, top of the key. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. A shake. He takes it up and lays it in.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Antetokounmpo against Butler. Out to Anthony. Kuzma outside. Over Payton. And the Bucks miss again. The Warriors leading. Over in the corner, Green. Healed outside. Pass to Curry. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Three-pointer, Payton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Payton's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Healed outside. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Now Prince. Kuzma, left side, from the baseline. It's rebounded by Golden State. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Outside Curry, from outside the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Third is Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Kuzma. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Kuzma's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Healed outside. Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so Butler nails both of them. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's Kuzma, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding, second in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Payton. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 14 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Hield kicks to Curry. Back to Hield. Ball's knocked loose. Turner with the steal. Anthony down low. Curry meets him. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Anthony against Curry. Outside, Horford. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7. Prince dishes to Turner. Kuzma outside. Back to Turner. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Curry. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And Anthony sends it back to the inside. Here's Giannis. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Anthony. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shoots over Curry. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Prince checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Anthony. Wilcox is checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Curry. Warriors leading by 3. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. different look from Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Warriors also making a change. Butler, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski. No scoring in this one. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. They need this one, and they double up Butler. That's tipped. Porter looking it over. Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Porter. And stolen by Butler. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Yeah, he's a volume 3-ball shooter, Gary Trent Jr. And he's got a nice stroke and never hesitates to fire from there.
Here's Podziemski. Still without a basket. Porter against Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Horford against Portis. Trent outside. Back to Portis. Plenty of space. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Down low. The kick outside to Butler. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Horford is out there with Wilkins. Then it's Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward. Now here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Here's Rollins. Still yet to score. And here's Trent outside. Drops in the train.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now here's Butler. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Trent outside. Portis a screen on Kuminga. Trent against Kuminga. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Drills it from outside. Rollins got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Podziemski with it. Pass to Wilcox. Fires from deep. Sims with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Porter passes to Portis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
The Bucks making a switch here. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Here's Anthony. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just one, and the basket from Anthony.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Trent against Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Curry's checked in for Wilcox. The first one falls. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. The free ball from Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Pass to Trent. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Here's Anthony. Now Giannis. And it's good, 2 points. Giannis has got his third basket of the night right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Podziemski. Here's Butler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
That free throw good from Butler.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Trent. And so Butler nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Outside Portis. It's good from long range. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Giannis says, get off me!
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Pass to Portis. Warriors with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Now, Giannis. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Milwaukee has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Antetokounmpo finds Anthony. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land. Kuzma's got 12 in the game.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against Chicago, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Horford's checked in. Anthony kicks to Turner. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Horford sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Turner, the bounce pass. Kuzma outside. Back to Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Turner. Payton on the double team. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Warriors leading by 4. Now here's Hield. No scoring in this one. Curry passes to Horford. On the wing, Hield. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
And he gets it to go. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Curry. They kick out to Hield. Horford with a screen on Prince. That's a 2 from Hield. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
From deep, Prince. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Payton outside. Green finds Payton. Now Curry. Anthony with the block. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen on Payton. Back to Turner. Prince, right side. The three from Anthony. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Wilcox is checked in for Golden State. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Payton. Curry outside. Curry books one from the corner.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Back to Anthony. Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Green with a screen for Curry. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
Now Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're still a team that can be dangerous, but they're having trouble playing at their best every night. That's a lack of focus on their part.
We've seen some surprising losses from them here early in the season. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Bucks.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Warriors leading by 6. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Curry. misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
There's Giannis taking flight.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Anthony with the block. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Butler. He's got 16. Hits the outside fadeaway. Butler's got 18 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Prince. He has 6. To the paint. Buries it down low. 16 points for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Payton. To the inside, taken away by Anthony. From deep, Prince. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 5 assists tonight.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Now here's Hield, still without a basket. It's to Curry. A 3-ball. With a 3 at the other end.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen on Payton. Kuzma passes to Turner. Over Green, and Turner with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Anthony dishes to Giannis. Pass to Kuzma. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. Outside Turner launches it. The Warriors pull it in. Hield outside. Inside. Payton from outside. That shot, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Anthony. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kuzma outside. Giannis outside. Giannis automatic inside.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry outside. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Anthony finds Giannis. Kuzma outside. Prince with a screen on Peyton. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry with it. He has 35. Outside Butler. Back to Green. Giannis with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Kuzma. 15 points in the game, and the shot is good.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
That one misses for Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Outside Portis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 6 assists here tonight.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And that one's good by Butler.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Prince setting a pick for Anthony. 2 points. That one goes. Anthony's got 9 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Portis against Butler. It's blocked.
Wow, don't bring that in here. Portis protecting his house.
Pass to Anthony. Over Curry. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 6. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Bucks. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Portis. Here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Green.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Payton, that time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Now, here's Kuzma. 17 points in the game. Turner, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 8.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Curry with the bounce pass. Butler feeling out of it. Green up on top. Healed outside. Three-pointer. No good. Bucks trail by 6. Now Kuzma. Here's Turner. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Different look from Milwaukee. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter comes in for Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Wilcox comes in for Jimmy Butler. Kuminga's come in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Free throw good by Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Here's Portis. Lays it up off the glass. Portis has got 10.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Pass to Wilcox. Lays it up and banks it in. Wilcox has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Over to the wing. Portis in the post. Wilcox on him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Turner. The Warriors also with a sub. Richards is checked in. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Podziemski. Picked by Horford. And that one's good by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Podziemski finds Kuminga. Tries it from 9. The layup missed. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Wilcox. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Podziemski with it. Shot clock at 6. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Wilcox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Wilcox is out there with Horford. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Rollins. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Porter with the steal. Rollins the pass to Giannis, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Rollins the pass to Porter. They get it again. Antetokounmpo.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Wilcox. That one's off. Still out of sync. Bucks trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Wilcox. That one is no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Giannis. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kuzma outside. Portis a screen on Kuminga. The tricky little pass fake there, working well. Kuzma's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Murray finds Horford. Down low. Here's Butler, and there's Butler with the flush.
You know, Butler's focused on the offensive end, really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Antetokounmpo inside, defended by Butler.
Jimmy Butler, first personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here are the Warriors now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kuminga dishes to Horford. Curry against Porter. Shoots off the step back, and that one comes up a bit short. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 4. To the right side. Horford kicks to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Curry's got 41.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And stolen by Butler. And here is Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Podziemski finds Curry. Horford with a screen on Porter. Curry is inside. Porter's there. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Giannis outside. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Horford the pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. From 11 feet away, and Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Trent.
Really good vision by Trent Jr. He's not a guard who piles up a bunch of assists. It's a part of his game, though, he continues to work on and get better at.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Picked by Horford. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors, another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Kuzma. Here's Giannis. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 35.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Give it up for your forward crew.
And the Bucks with some changes. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. It's Curry outside. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Butler against Giannis. Antetokounmpo drops in the floater.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Payton looking it over. Back to Curry. On the wing, Payton. Latrey. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Prince outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Butler. Green passes to Payton. Butler kicks to Payton. That's to Curry. The three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. Anthony, and the shot goes in.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Kuzma against Payton. Now Curry. Payton against Kuzma. Now Green. And get the three. Now Kuzma. Onto the Kumbo outside. It's Turner. Not gonna go. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Now Curry. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Kuzma. And Payton sends it back. Now Curry. Butler up top. Here's the shot. It's off target. Bucks trail by 10. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Lays it right in there.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Butler. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Trailing here by 8. Oh, good on the layup. Payton up top, guarded by Kuzma. Butler, and he banks the layup in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Now Curry. we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup. They manned up, and today we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.